I love our volunteers. We send out, a year, we send out over 24,000 meals. We have over 150 who volunteer for Meals on Wheels, and we have 12 routes that we have to fill every day. And if we didn't have our volunteers, our program wouldn't exist. People like Ron are very special. I feel like he's committed to Merrick. He's committed to the senior program. He's committed to the food shelf on Monday. He just pitches in whenever needed, and he's always here, and I love it.
There are some people that I found on certain routes that like to visit, and I'll even do the route differently so I have them last so I can take extra time. I've done that in the past. But I've known a lot of lonely people that really appreciate this one visit. Plus it's a welfare type check, safety type check. Typically for this person in particular, I'd knock on the door, he'd say, "Come in," door's unlocked, and it always was. On this day, I knocked on the door, announced myself, there was no answer. But I checked, the door was unlocked, so I opened it up, kind of poked my head in, and he was sitting in his normal position, in his wheelchair. I could see it from the doorway, so I walked in and said hi, and there was really no response, so I set the food down in the kitchen area, walked in there to make sure he was okay. And that's when I noticed some of the signs that things had gone wrong. There was pills on the floor, some of the food that he may have been eating was on the floor, and so on. So from there, I checked for vitals, just to make sure he was breathing, for one thing. His hands were still warm. At that point in time, I determined I couldn't get a response out of him. I kind of shook his shoulder and called his name, no response. So that was the point when I decided it's time to call 911. Probably one of the biggest reasons I'm involved with Merrick in particular, but just getting into the distributing food to people that really need it, is that the people that are in charge of these kind of programs are very positive. They're very thankful for the volunteers. I hear that all the time. They love the volunteers that come in. So I'd suggest anyone that wants a positive experience, this would be a great place to do it. That's really my opinion, because I look forward to coming in here every day. In days when I don't have a route, it's like something's missing a little bit.